Shalom, shalom. Kal halalim la Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakak Wadash, Barakti Yahweh, Barakti Yahweh Shai, Barakti Yahweh, Barakti Yahweh Shai, Barakti Yahweh, Barakti Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, elder bishops of Great Millstone, Shalom to the prophets of that body, and Shalom to the 144,000, and the greater multitude, wherever they are, scattered to the four corners of the earth. May peace and blessings be upon you and your households. Okay. And Captain America, they're calling it a brave new disaster. Okay. We all know of Anthony Mackie. I believe I first saw him in his, I'm sure he's acted prior to that. He was in the movie 8 Mile, right? And what's the next one? Yeah, he was in the movie 8 Mile. And since then he's done quite a couple of movies here and there, some decent ones. And I haven't seen Captain America. I'm just looking at the statistics and what people are saying about it. Now, every time you Israelites are portrayed in a good light, the so-called white man, who you really want to kiss their ass, you want to bend down for them, you want to kneel, you want to, you want to be, you want to be, for example, in the ancient world, or if they show it in movies. I don't know whether people did that or not. When a man used to lay his coat on a puddle so a lady could walk over the puddle or some shit like that. You Jakes want to be that coat covering the puddle so Esau can walk all over you. Okay, you want to love them so much, but they hate you. They can't even let you have a little bit of peace and a little bit of escapism from the hell that you go through on a daily basis. Even though the Marvel comic movies, DC, is it DC Universe? The Superman, the images of Superman, or was it DC Comics, right? And Marvel. I'm not a comic book guy, but I've always liked Superman since I was a child, since I saw that in the early 80s. Right? All that, and X-Men, love X-Men, all that is true. The elect 144,000 men, all right, who are mainly Negros, Latinos, and Native Indians, and those of that lineage paternally on their father's side, even if they don't have the original look, all right, are going to get that spiritual power. And the 144,000 men are going to be changed to be greater than any Superman, greater than any Hulk, greater than any character from X-Men. Okay, so these characters are loosely based upon the elect men from the scriptures and certain things that some of the our ancestors did in the scriptures. Men like King David leaping over walls, having metal bars broken on his arm, and the metal and a bow of steel was bent on King David's arm. He ran through a troop, meaning that he deleted a whole bunch of soldiers, and men were stronger and bigger at that time. And Samson deleting 1,000 men with a jawbone of an ass, which was basically like it was welded to his hand, and obviously with the power that's going to be blessed upon the elect now, which is expressed in the scriptures, Hence the reason you got the movies like Flash, you got movies like Superman. Superman's name is Kal-El, all right? And Kal-El is a Hebrew name. That's why Superman suffered so greatly. And even George Reeves, that was a Superman in the 50s. Why? Because they're Edomites and they were portraying themselves as to be the sons of God, Israelites. That's why the Most High cursed George Reeves. Okay, that cracker died. He committed suicide in 1959. And that was a heyday of Esau, man, happy days. He's a so-called white man. He could have got any job opportunity, could have had a happy life. That was the era when Esau had it all. They had it all and then some, right? And Christopher Reeve, made 4 Superman movies. The first two are okay, even three, because Richard Pryor was in it. You know, Jake always had that salt. All right. Okay, and yeah, he made the movies, and I think, believe it, late '80s, early '90s, the Most High Yahweh Shem Shai got Christopher Reeve, okay, because he was riding a horse, and the heathens aren't supposed to be riding horses, as the scripture says. As the scriptures say, um, I have seen servants on horses and princes walking the earth. Who are the servants on horses? The Edomites, the heathen. The so-called white man shouldn't be on a horse, okay? Okay, and who are the servants walking the earth? The Israelite man, okay? Especially in America, the black man and the Hispanic man and the Native Indian man, right? So everything has been made upside down, okay? They've called good evil, evil good, okay? They made light for darkness, darkness for light, okay? They've portrayed you so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian men as nothing but fools, um, court jesters like Mike Epps, right? Because you sell out for anything. They portrayed you as criminals, pimps, drug dealers, right? They've portrayed you as simple tomahawk ninjas, you know, selling, you know, they tell the world that you sold, parts of America for a bunch of beans or some shit like that. Yeah. And even when the movie Boomerang came out, when Eddie Murphy, you know, the critics were saying, oh yeah, you know, it's a world where Edomites or so-called white people are hidden or whatever, you know. And Eddie Murphy's basically said that, yeah, you know, the critics are tripping, you know, they're tripping about the movie because he goes, they don't trip about it when it's boys in the hood. They like seeing ninjas kill each other. They don't trip about it when it's menace to society. They like that shit. Yeah, let them animals kill each other, right? But they don't like it, you know, when Jake is running a big marketing agency. Jake is a CEO or a director. You know, there's very comely looking brown people, beautiful brown women working in a corporate environment. You know, um, not that women should be in that environment. I'm just saying hypothetically, they don't like that positive image of, you know, because a boomerang could be like basically uh, another world where how if Black Wall Street was still there, that's how it would actually be today or back in the '90s. You know, I'm just emphasizing the fact that Esau doesn't like it when you are shown in a positive light, because really, if you think about it, the real Superman and the superhero is you, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, and those of that lineage that can do things that other heathens can't do. That's why the so-called white man changes rules to so many games, basketball, you know, changing rules of even in, you know, most sports. Why? Because you outshine the so-called white man. Okay, they've been given better food than you in their neighborhoods. They've been given. They haven't. Most of them haven't been given certain vaccinations. Most of them have been given a head start where they stole all your wealth, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, you Israelite man. Israelite men. All right. Most of them have been given happiness from the start because this is their rulership. But you still outshine them. You know why? Because you Israelite men, especially the elect, are the sons of God. All right. And they don't like seeing you in a positive light. They don't like seeing you, you know, do well, or, you know, where you take the front seat and the so-called white man is in, you know, in the shadows. They don't like that. They don't like that. You know, then afterwards they'll say, "Oh yeah, yeah," you know. Then somebody's hippie crackers will say, "Yeah, yeah, oh, you know, you know, we want a world where there's equality and all that." Nah, Deuteronomy 7 verse 6. Okay, we don't want no equality. We're better than you, damn devils. Okay, we're better than you in every way. We look better than you. We shine better than you, and we invented and created everything. What have you invented, so-called white man? Okay, not a damn thing. Okay, so they don't like seeing you in a positive light. Okay. And they're calling this movie a brave new disaster. I haven't seen it yet. I may go and watch it. You know, even going to this. Let's see what they're saying. No, that's the one. Captain America: Brave New World 2025. They show the Hulk is red as well. Maybe they're emphasizing. Okay, yeah, you know, Esau, the so-called white man, but Esau ain't gonna get that kind of power, even changing his stature or size, because that's in the scriptures where Israelite men are gonna have that power, the ability to change their stature and size and height. You know, where is the stats still mentioned here? Damn, where is it? Okay, the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, okay, is a media franchise that includes movies, TV shows, comics, and video games. Now, they're saying something about I was reading the stats here that here we go. Captain America 70% drop projected for second weekend. I believe it came out on February the 14th. The Lupercalia weekend. Captain America 70% drop projected for second weekend. Latest MCU may fail to reach $400 million. Okay. All right. So basically, that goes to show they don't like it. They didn't like it when you were in Black Panther because the Edomite was in the shadows. And what did what's that Jake's name, man? Michael B. Jordan, yeah. When he was at the start of the movie, and he said to that cracker bitch in the museum, "How do you think you lot got all the stuff in this museum? You stole it." In not so many words, emphasizing the fact that you damn devils are a bunch of thieves and murderers and enslavers, and also showing the greatness of a world where the Israelite man, okay. And if you watch Black Panther, when they sort of go into that different realm, if you look at some of the signage, I believe it kind of looked like Hebrew characters, and the way Black Panther was dressed, I believe Esau has seen chariots come down where I don't know where the footage was from. I've watched it. I don't know. It was somewhere on the internet. Chariots have come down where, and some Edomites said that these people look like they've never been conquered before. Then everybody that came out of the chariots, the so-called UFOs, would look like so-called black people, and they were wearing tight-fitted, superhero-esque type suits. So reminiscent, very closely mimicked by the Black Panther movie as well. All right, and you Jakes know what I'm talking about. Those of you that have seen these footages online, because through the spirit of power of Yahweh Shai, everyone that's on the same kind of spiritual wavelength, we are watching the same videos, we are catching the same terms and words. Okay, we're on that same wavelength, Lord willing. That's what I believe. And so they don't like seeing you in a positive light. They don't like the atrocities the so-called white man has done, to be emphasized or to be. That they don't like the light being shown. They don't want their skirts lifted. Okay, they don't like it when you shine. Okay, they don't like that. Okay. They like it when you're a pimp or a drug dealer, because who created all the problems? Who put you in the situation that you're in? Who destroyed all the black and brown cities and towns in America? Who bombed them with the help of the American government and the local crackers in the rival or in the other neighborhoods and towns? Who got jealous? Then they tell you afterwards, once they destroy you, or pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Huh? Because when a so-called white man got to America, there were beautiful towns in America. The tribe of Gad was living very clean and hygienically. Some of them, the tribe of Gad used to bathe 3-4 times a day. Always wanted to, be pristine and fresh and clean. That's a Jake trait. And some of that spirit's on us, Jakes, already. Some of us shower twice a day. You have once in the morning when you get up. You do your prayers. You get up, you shower, you do your prayers again. You get through your day, and before you go to bed at night, you want to feel clean when you hit the sack. So you shower again. That's in our spirit. We're very clean people for the most part, yeah. First Maccabees 3:48, and laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images. Yeah, they've been painting the Most High to look like them. They've been painting his son to look like them. And then they've made every single character in history from the Dark Ages from our times ruling, from the Israelite man's time ruling Europe and other parts of the world up until now. Even the so-called heroic characters they made then look like the so-called white man. They made the Most High look like a cracker. They made His Majesty Yahweh Shai look like an Edomite. They made the Most High look like an Edomite. Okay, right? They made the prophets look like Edomites. Edomite meaning a cracker, a honky, a Caucasian, cave dog, right? They made Robin Hood look like him, look like a cracker. Okay, they made all the prophets in the Bible look like a cracker. They made the Lone Ranger, Bass Reeves look like a cracker. You know, um, you know, and all the characters and heroic people. If there's any kind of heroic characters they made movies upon from yesteryear, and they're using a so-called white man portray, look deeper into that character, and guaranteed it's going to be a so-called black man or a so-called Native Indian man, especially if that story is set in either Europe or America. Okay, I just named a few from the top of my head. You know, I can name more, but I'm getting, as you get up in age, man, especially with these damn devils, what they're putting out there, you get a little forgetful. But that's age as well, I guess. You know, Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. And through the Spirit, right? Esau knows they're going down. Okay, what the so-called white man is looking for is some balm for his pain. They want to see movies where they're portrayed as, the most handsome and the most beautiful and the most heroic, the most tall, the most strapping. They want to see a world that's not like the world they currently live in. And a lot of people are complaining that the movies they want to watch, especially the so-called white man, they want to see movies where they're not they're not showing reality. But these movies are showing reality. A lot of them are dystopian movies, end time movies. Esau wants to see fucking Brady Bunch type esque movies, But that world is over for you, so-called white man. You're not going to get that back. Okay, it's going to be hell for you from now on and end. And then afterwards, once we get you in the kingdom for 1,000 years, it's going to be hell. And each year in the kingdom is going to be long. Through the Spirit, I've been meditating upon that. Obviously, 1 year in the Lord's time is 1,000 years. 1 day to the Lord is 1,000 years. All right. So damn. 1 year in the kingdom of heaven. Phew. It's a lot of time for you devils, man. A lot of time. It's not going to be like, oh yeah, in the kingdom is January it started, and then okay, yeah, it's December. 1 year knocked off you cross off 1 year. Nope, that year is going to be long and grueling for you devils. You've had your time, man. All right, you're going to pay for all the atrocities you did. Okay, now with the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, they've been going through atrocities. So they watch these movies, they watch the white man's movies, and they don't bat an eyelid. They just watch it, say it's all right, because they're used to going through trials and tribulations for the most part. But you crackers, man, don't like it. You don't even like seeing another person who's like a shade darker than you. Actually, who looks normal, who's got brown skin, just to be in the position of a heroic character. Hence the reason, movies like Black Panther, where Esau was snubbing his nose at it. Movies like the recent Captain America, Esau snubbing his nose at it. Hancock, Esau was snubbing his nose at it. The Will Smith movie from 2008. Esau don't like it. Esau don't like the movie Boomerang. They don't really like most Edomites don't like Eddie Murphy movies. All right. Okay. The ones that look so-called white are mainly Jake, that like those kind of movies. Or, Esau probably just watches it just to laugh at Jake. So you better get used to it, so-called white man. All right. This is entertainment. Captain America is entertainment. All right. It's entertainment. But when you see the Israelites get that real power, it's going to be something wonderful. It's going to be something amazing. This is nothing yet. You understand? This is nothing yet. But the real superhero is a so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, the Israelites. Okay? Hence the reason why we can do the things that you devils can't do. All right? Hence the reason why we're creators, innovators. You know, we got style, we got charisma, and even in hell, right, with all these things against us, your women desire us. You understand? Okay? All right? I mean, you so-called white people, man, every time you portray some kind of superhero, something bad happens to you. And look what happened to George Reeves and Christopher Reeves is a perfect example of two Edomite devils calling themselves the sons of God, wearing mantles and capes. The Lord took them out in a gruesome way. All right? Christopher Reeve, a paraplegic Superman, huh? Riding a horse, which an Edomite shouldn't be doing anyway. The Lord knocked him off, made him into a cripple. Okay? There was your Superman there. All right? So Esau doesn't like him, man, seeing you in a good light. The hatred of the devil. Okay, one more scripture. Esau hated Jacob, KJV. Okay, Genesis 27:41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then I will slay my brother Jacob. Who is Jacob? The so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, and those of that lineage. Who's Esau? Esau is a so-called white man, the Caucasian. Genesis 25:25 gives you a description of the so-called white man. Okay? And ever since then, since actually, you know what? Cain and Abel. Okay? Let's go to that scripture actually. Cain slew Abel, KJV. Yeah, Cain rose up again. Some point of scripture. Genesis 4. And Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord. And she bare his son Abel, and Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. Okay. So Cain, right, slew. Okay, here we go, verse 8. And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up and against Abel his brother and slew him. Okay, Cain is Cain is Esau today, because the Lord cursed Cain because, just to put a marker on him as evil, the Lord took away his pigmentation. Okay, and that same reincarnation, Cain came back as Esau. Okay, all right, and now doing the same thing with Jacob. All right, the Israelites. Okay, but always in movies they show Cain as a so-called black man. Well, Cain was a so-called black man. Cain was evil. Okay, like in the movie Menace to Society, they call that Jake Cain. And what's Cain doing? Cain's trying to kill his brother. All right, even though Esau and Jacob were brothers, but we're two separate nations. Okay, and different manner of people. All right, two separate nations, a different manner of people. All right. So that's been going on to this day. And since then, right, Esau doesn't like, he just hates on you. Hence the reason why, they've created this thing about the so-called white man hating you because you're brown. Yeah, they're jealous of how you look. Yeah. Okay. But it's deeper than that. Okay. It's deeper than that. It's because you're an Israelite. Hence the reason why they hate you. All right. There's Latinos that can damn near pass for white. They still get the same hate. They still get the same hate. All right, they still get the same hate. So spiritual as well. But if you're browner, yeah, you don't have the complexion for the protection. But as Paul Mooney would say, but you get the bitter end of it. All right. So Esau been hating. All right. This is the reason why they don't like seeing you in a positive light. Well, you so-called white man, just enjoy the few hours that you got left, Esau, and you crackers are going down. All right, you're not going to have no movies to sugarcoat all the atrocities you're going through. So let's get ready for the hell that's going to come upon you, damn devils. All right, you want to blame anybody? Blame your own people. You know, blame Trump. Yeah, blame Trump. I'm laughing at you devils, man. I'm laughing at you devils. Anyway, F Esau, F his fagged out kingdom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. We got better days coming, Yasharala. Better days, man. All right, better days. All right, the gospel means good news, and it's the good news for the Israelites. All right, good news for the Israelites. Okay, the Israelites, once again, are the so called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians. And those of you out there that have either a father, grandfather of that same lineage, no matter what your grandmother or mother is, doesn't matter about that. It doesn't matter how you look. If you're of that lineage of a so called Negro, Latino, Native Indian on your father's side, and you subscribe spiritually to this truth, you are an Israelite. If you believe in Yahweh Bashim Yashai, you believe in the gospel, you believe in how they look, pursuant to the scriptures, okay, you are an Israelite. All right? Okay? It's a barakim to be an Israelite. Okay? Count yourself blessed, man. Anyway, all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yashai, Bashim Akakadash. Shalom.